Hi, good morning, guys. It's a beautiful day. I'm just feeling myself. I'm really feeling myself. I love the weather. I love the sun. Oh, such a beautiful day. Yeah. So, guys, I'm actually outside and I want to go pick my kids from the school now. Okay, they'll be closing by I think they'll be closing by 2 o'clock, and this is just um past 1, 13 past 1. Yeah, so I'll just be working little by little and enjoying the last days of summer. Okay, I'll be working little by little and enjoying the last days of summer a little bit, because today is really quite warm. I won't lie. Yeah, today is quite warm. I think I'll have to go home and keep this jacket, like, because it's really really warm. I'm still close to the house anyway, so like, here is my house over there. You can see there is my house over there, so I just have to, I think I should just go home and just keep it and go pick the kids. Yeah, so, and a second thought, guys, I think I should just pull it and hold it in my hands. Like, let me just hang it on my hand and be going. There's no need, because the German weather is somehow, okay, when you feel like it's getting so hot and you take off your jacket, in the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes, you're feeling so chilled, so chilly, and yeah, I should just hang it on my hand while going, okay? So, guys, there's actually there's something I feel like I just want to share with you guys. It's something about Germany. Okay, like being a single mother here in Germany, it can be very, 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 very challenging. Okay, so like, look at that. Wow. One of the challenges of being a single mother in Germany that I do feel sometimes is what is loneliness. Honestly, call it anything you want to call. Hello. Call it any. Vergessen? Ah, okay. Oh. So the challenge is being lonely. Yeah, loneliness is one of the biggest challenge that I do face here. Okay, you might want to say, oh yeah, but you have your children, and how else again are you going to be feeling that loneliness? It's not possible. None of that. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that, but believe me, it is what it is. Okay. Sometimes living in this area, I mean, you can see my area where I live. Okay, we are the only black people in my community. Like, in this whole place that I live, I am the only black woman living here. Okay, yeah, there are other black girls, but they are mixed. Okay, like, they are born from mixed parents, a German and an African. Okay, and that is the only black that are here. And me and my kids are currently the only black family living in this community. Okay, and even the school that my kids do go, they are the only sorry for that noise. Okay, they are currently the only black children attending their school, okay? And that is that. And then being lonely is one of the big challenge, because I don't get to see anybody, like my fellow black people to communicate with, and go out or hang out with, and all of that, okay? So even sometimes when I losing my hair, you can see as a black woman, you know how we do change hair all the time. I don't get to see who is going to remake the hair for me. Sometimes losing the hair, I'll be so afraid. I'll be like, if I lose it now, how am I going to see another person that will make this hair for me, and all of that and all of that. Yeah. So it is very, very lonely having someone to always communicate with, and that. Yeah. And another big challenge that I do feel is the challenge of being vulnerable, okay? Because in this my area, being the only black person here, and knowing fully well that the language is quite challenging for me, okay? I know I can speak to an extent, and also I can also understand to an extent, okay, to the extent that I ask just to defend myself and communicate at least. Yeah, I do, but the feeling of vulnerability is another big challenge that I do face here. And really, it is not funny, because in this area, the only people that even live here are just the only black people that live here are also single guys, and they are from Gambia, mostly from Gambia, okay? And sometimes when I want to do things, maybe I bought some furnitures, or want to, I need someone to help me lift it and come to my place and all of that, I go about trying to see who I will beg, and just to make friends, okay, with them, and then so that they can at least help me to carry those stuffs or those furnitures into the house, and maybe help me hang some stuff on the wall and all of that. Yeah. Apart from them, also not knowing this language sometimes, this German, sometimes it can be very, very trickish, okay? And you might actually feel like they are helping you, maybe in the aspect of the kids. Maybe there's some errand or something you want to do, and they will be like, oh yeah, hi. They will like, oh yeah, they will help you with your kid and all of that, and you don't know that it is something else. Sometimes some women fall into those victims, and not knowing the language, they might actually use it to make you sell yourself out, So not learning the language is also a very, very big challenge sometimes, okay? And sometimes being a single woman, it can make some ladies, okay, to be very, very vulnerable. And in my case, I am vulnerable in the aspect of, okay, not having a helping hand, and when I want to like install some things in my house and all of that, I have to go about begging some guys, and then from that they might attract some unnecessary attentions, and which is not healthy, and sometimes they don't even accept the no's, okay? That is a very, very big challenge for me, okay? Yeah, right now I'm halfway close to the school, okay? This is just the step. After climbing the step, and then it it is to my kids' school, and here there's a little stool, so I had to sit here. I'm just sitting here waiting for time to go by fast, and it's just 1:25 now, so I still have some few minutes. Yeah. And another big challenge that I do feel here sometimes, being a single mother in Germany, sometimes one of the biggest challenge again is feeling stuck. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just feel so stuck. Okay, because being a single mother here in Germany, you don't get like having two little kids like me. Okay, you can't have a chance to work, okay, or do something for yourself. Okay, the only thing you'll be concentrated on is just on the kids. Okay, they won't even, sometimes they won't even allow you to work some. And even if you even manage to see these jobs, okay, you have to start like very early. You need to start, I need to start like really early. Okay, sometimes 7 o'clock, or if they want to be so, okay, sometimes you have to start like 7:30 and maybe close till 12, which is about like 4 hours job or something. Okay, it is not a full-time job, but it is also something. Okay, yeah, but in my own case, where I live is kind of like outskirts of the main city. Okay, so the distance from my area, to the main city is like, okay, with train, with the Tailsbahn, it's like 6 minutes apart. Okay, but with a bus you have to, it's like 35 minutes. Yeah, and actually it's 35 minutes. Okay, and sometimes, and no, being a single mother, yeah, nothing. Being a single mother, in my case, I have to wake the kids up as early as 6 o'clock, okay, and then I have to get them ready, and before I would take them to school, sometimes it is already 8 o'clock, or yeah, sometimes 8 o'clock. Okay, their school starts from I think from 7:30. Yeah, their school starts from 7:30, or yeah, and then having been, before I will finish, it's already sometimes 8 o'clock, or sometimes it is yeah, and then before I will take the train to the city and take a bus again that would take me to the workplace. Most jobs that I did find, okay, that's the story. Most jobs that I did find, okay, that were available, I have to take train, and I have to also take a bus, okay, which is not very close, and it has to be like in total an hour before I will get to the workplace, and I have to start as early, like very early, which it's not possible. I won't meet up with the time. Okay, so feeling stuck is really another thing. You can't do anything of your own. I also remembered one time I tried to register for a driving school, okay, because I do not have somebody that will help me take care of the kids or look after the kids while I go for the practical, or sometimes the school parts, which is in the evening. The classes, they are always held in the evening, so I'm like wondering, how will I even do, even if I manage the theory part, the driving part, then how will I do? Because first of all, you have to pass the theory part before the practical part. So who will I leave the kids with going to school in the evening? Nobody. So I couldn't be able to do that up to now, because the kids are still very little. I cannot leave them alone in the house. My first son is 5 years old. He just turned 5. And the second one is 3 years. So you see, they are still very little. I can't leave them at home going for lesson in the evening, like evening as 7 p.m., sometimes 8, you see. So it's not even possible. I can't even meet up, you see. So guys, another challenge that a single mother passed through here in Germany, speaking from my experience, is also idleness. Okay, it is very, very bad. Okay, it is really, really bad. Sometimes you feel so idle, and the only thing keeping me busy is just my kids. I just feel like it's just my kids, and then some little appointments that I do run here and there for them. Okay, and maybe, yeah, that's the only thing keeping me busy. Once they are at home, I'm busy, and when they've gone to school, I'm just alone at home, you know. So there is the school over there, so I just have to wait here. It is 1:30 now, so I still have like 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes more to go to school, to go pick them. So yeah, so feeling idle is another thing that is a big challenge for me as a single mother here in Germany. It is really not easy, because sometimes you feel like there's nothing to do, so you just sit, watch TV, eat, sleep, and look at the ceiling, do some sort of things on social media, and that's it, you know. Yeah, which is fine, which is with time, yeah, we'll overcome that. Okay, we shall find something. I really, really hope so. It is a very, very big challenge. Sometimes I feel so idle, and which is not good. So another thing that is also a big challenge for me sometimes is the feeling of failure, you know. Like sometimes I get to feel like I have failed. Sometimes I just feel like I have failed myself, and I have failed the kids as well. Honestly, I know some mothers will understand, some single mothers, some of you will understand that feeling sometimes. Okay, it's not a funny one, and it's really not something to joke about. Okay, sometimes I feel like I have failed my kids. You know, imagine here, it is cold. Is when it starts to snow. Sometimes when it starts to snow now, I just have to take the kids on by trekking to school, or even in the rain, under the rain, they have to trek to school. You know, sometimes you feel like you have failed them, and you have also like failed yourself. Okay, sometimes I do look at some other women. Sometimes I look at some other women, like my mates who we all studied in Africa. Okay, and then I look at myself, and then I'm like, oh, I'm here, I'm living abroad, but someone in Africa now is doing way much better, having a car and all of that, and feeling fulfilled, feeling achieved in life, and I'm just here feeling stuck, feeling like feeling like a failure, you know. It's really not a very funny one. Okay, some of you, I know you can relate. Okay, but yeah, you don't judge me for that. We are all human. Okay, sometimes we get to feel that way sometimes. Okay, and also being a mother, nobody would like to see their kids not having a good life, or not living a good life, a better life. Okay, or even for yourself, nobody wouldn't wish or want to have a car, own a car, and then especially here in a foreign land where sometimes it snows, you're walking on feet under the rain, It is really, really not easy. It is not a funny one at all. Okay. Yeah. So that guys, I have said that being said, okay. Sometimes we don't have to blame ourselves, honestly. Okay. Some mothers, some single mothers here in Germany, okay, you don't sometimes don't blame them. Okay. I believe that life is just a race. Okay, life is a race, and it doesn't sometimes matter how long it takes you to get there. And I believe what matters is how you got there. Okay, how you got there, and okay, and what matters, I mean, what matters is the success at last. Okay, the victory at last. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I know, yeah, I do know for sure, from my heart of heart, I am not struggling with my documents anymore. I am relaxed now. Okay, I got my resident permit now, and also the kids have theirs now, so I really don't have much to worry about. I know that gradually, yeah, everything will fall into place, and all these challenges, we shall overcome them, especially for not having a car or having a job for now. I know that soon it will be a thing of the past. It's just a process, and it's just gradually. Okay. So yeah, it is time. I have to be working little to this school now because lucky. It will soon be time to pick the kids, and you don't want to be late, because if you're there like 3 minutes late, they will be making faces for you, you know. Germans, they deal with time, so it's better you just go there, wait, and not be late than you come late. And yeah, they deal with time. They are very, very punctual. That's one thing that I love about Germans. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys in my next vlog. Okay, thank you for watching up to now, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. If you're a single mother like me, how do you deal with it? How do you cope? God bless you all. See you again in my next vlog. Yeah, bye bye.